What's up, everyone? This is the one, the only, Mark Spencer. Well, folks, baseball is back, and I'm back to. There's nothing like it in the world. It's the game that I grew up playing, and I got to admit, the MLB review is here, and MLB review 23, the Big Fat 23. The season's up and running. Teams are running away with some divisions. Some teams are making surprises. Let's get on with the show. Isn't that what we're here for? No, for real, folks, I am the one, the only, Mark Anthony Spencer. Well, folks, according to some published reports I've been reading on the internet, that it looks like the New York Mets are looking for some starting pitching. John Maine, Oliver Perez, and they have not been pitching pretty good so far for the New York Mets this season. Recently, they just released Freddie Garcia. He had a little bit of a minor league contract. If he would have made the team, he was pitching for the AAA team. He had a pretty bad ERA recently. He had an 0-2 record. His ERA was like 8.81 ERA, and it was terrible. It was like terrible. You just can't pitch that bad if you want to get back to the major leagues. And he just got recently released by the New York Mets. I'm really sad to see that happen. Hopefully someone else goes and sign him. I've been hearing some rumors that it looks like the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim have their eye on him. If they can't afford to sign Pedro Martinez, I feel that in the near future, probably June or maybe late May, Freddie Garcia could be a Los Angeles Angel of Anaheim. So there's a good possibility with Pedro Martinez. If the Chicago Cubs continue to play the way they're playing, and if the Cleveland Indians cannot get any type of pitching, they might go after Pedro Martinez. That's what I'm hearing. The general manager of the Cleveland Indians rejected that completely. I read a report that he said it's nonsense, but it's a possibility. Is even the Milwaukee Brewers, they want to win their division this year. They look at the Chicago Cubs, they're kind of struggling this year. They don't look like a team's going to win the Central this year. And you look at the Houston Astros, they're looking pretty good too. So, I'm going too fast. Man, these MLB reviews are something else, folks. Sometimes you gotta have some fun with it. You gotta give your personality to it. You have to have a little bit of oomph for it. So, hey, just remember, I'm human too. I make mistakes. So, that's what I'm hearing. But who knows who's gonna make the first move, Hey, look at the Toronto Blue Jays. They're on a roll right now. If I'm the Blue Jays, I wouldn't mind going getting myself a starting pitcher. Come on. I know that team could use a pitcher right now, maybe a Paul Bird. Paul Bird's available. The A's are looking at maybe acquiring Paul Bird. There's even the Chicago White Sox. Their pitching's kind of shaky a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if they take a run at one of these free agent pitchers that we see on the open market, or maybe make a deal to acquire a pitcher. I can see the New York Yankees maybe trading Robinson Cano as the season goes on, maybe closer to the trade deadline. I can see them trading Cano for some good bullpen pitching. Their bullpen right now is one of the worst bullpens in baseball, with the ERA around 7 for the entire Yankee bullpen. I know they've been hurt with some injuries. Brian Bruni just went on the DL. Well, A-Rod is about 5 to 6 days away from making back with the big league team. Tonight he's going to play. He's going to play for that AAA team in Florida, or the single A team in Florida, A-Rod. So I think Alex Rodriguez, when he comes back, he will help this Yankee team out. But I still think they need some pitching. Man, they paid a lot of money to some of their pitchers this year. I think the best pitcher that they signed this year was actually A.J. Burnett. I thought it would have been CC Sabathia, but CC Sabathia right now is 0-2 with a pretty big ERA right now. It's not looking good. This deal might turn out to blow up in their face. Hopefully not. Man, it's early into the season, folks. But, if you're the New York Yankees general manager, Brian Cashman, you got to be shaking your head. What is going on with CC? What is going on with my bullpen? There's nothing going right. But Chamberlain got a big win last night. Jabba Chamberlain, big-time win last night. It was what was the team they played last night? It was the Baltimore Orioles. They beat them 8-6. pretty big victory. You know, the Yankees need all the victories they can get. The Boston Red Sox are on fire. The Toronto Blue Jays have been catching fire. They're the best team in baseball with a record of 14-6. Pretty good, Toronto. Kansas City are not too far behind. They won today 8-3 over the Toronto Blue Jays. But don't worry, the Jays play tomorrow against the Baltimore Orioles, and you watch, they'll get another winning streak going again. And there's no doubt in my mind that Cito Gaston's worked his magic once again. Everybody's been working hard on the whole team. You're seeing it through and through that if you work hard in baseball, you're going to get rewarded. And this team, Toronto has, I've just shown that you don't need to spend the most money to be a champion. But look at the Tampa Bay Rays. They have been struggling this year. They're one of the worst teams in the American League East right now. So it's going to be a tough up battle for the Rays this year. I don't think they're going to be the type of team they were last year. It's looking to me that, you know, come trade deadline, they will try to unload some of their pitching, and it looks like it might be Dan Wheeler. That's what I'm hearing. All these names just come up, you know. You say, why are these guys going to get moved? Why is this guy going to get moved? Who's going to move here? Who's going to move there? Who's going to move anywhere? But, you know, who knows what's going to happen. The Major League Baseball season is still early. But it's fun to see these teams all playing amazing right now. Kansas City from the Toronto Blue Jays. Seattle Mariners led by Ken Griffey Jr. His team is playing amazing. Mike Sweeney's on a roll. So is Franklin Gutierrez and the likes of Yanitzi Betancourt. Bedard has been pitching amazing. Jared Watchman's on another plane, basically another cloud nine. I mean, we're seeing performance this year from some of these great young players, you know, especially for Kansas City, Zach Greinke, that one time I've heard he was going to quit baseball. And just to say he's 5-0, that's amazing. In my wildest dreams, I never thought in my wildest dreams that Zach Greinke would ever be 5-0 to start out a season for the Kansas City Royals, for all teams. But I got to admit, man, this has been a season to remember, and I'm never going to forget this. This is what baseball's all about, man. And folks, I love it. And I can't complain. And this has been a good season so far, Major League Baseball. And, well, we'll see you next time, everyone, and take care. This is the one and only Mark Spencer saying so long for the MLB Review, Part 23. See you, folks. We'll see you in 24. Keep watching. Keep praying your team makes the playoffs, and keep watching the games and playing the games or whatever. MLB 2K9 is a good game. I've tried it. It's pretty good. MLB The Show is a sweet game. It's like so real. And I just had to talk about those games because they're just sweet. Hopefully one day I'll have both of them. So take care, everyone. We'll see you in the future.